Only one gospel opens before time began, one voice, 7 declarations that changed everything. This is I Am. We live in a world that tells us all roads lead to the same place. That truth is personal. That life is whatever you make it. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. These words were spoken in the upper room the night before the crucifixion. The disciples were frightened. Thomas had just asked the question that was on everyone's mind. Lord, we don't know where you are going, so how can we know the way? He wasn't asking for a map. He was asking out of fear. And Jesus doesn't give him directions. He gives him himself. I am the way. In the early church, followers of Jesus were actually called people of the way before they were ever called Christians. That name came directly from this declaration. Jesus isn't pointing down a road. He is the road, the path itself, the only route from where we are to where God is. I am the truth. In a world drowning in competing voices, rival claims, and curated realities, Jesus plants a flag, not a philosophy, not a framework, a person. Truth in John's gospel isn't a concept to be debated. It is something that can be known, followed, and trusted because it has a face. I am the life. We've heard this thread before in this series, in the bread of life, in the resurrection, and the life. John keeps returning to it because it is the heartbeat of his entire gospel. He told us why he wrote it in chapter 20, that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in his name. 3 words: way, truth, life, each one enormous on its own. Together they form the most comprehensive claim Jesus ever made about himself. And then comes the line that the world finds hardest to hear. No one comes to the Father except through me. It is exclusive. It is narrow. And Jesus knew exactly what he was saying to a room full of Jewish men on the night of his arrest, hours before the cross. He said it anyway. So here's what I want you to reflect on this week. How do you see Jesus as the way, the truth, and the life in your own journey? Which of those 3 words speaks most directly to where you are right now? The way forward, the truth you need, or the life you're searching for? Share it in the comments. I'd genuinely love to know. And subscribe if you haven't already, because we have one declaration left, and it might be the most intimate of all. I am the true vine. This is I Am. I'll see you in the next one.